Hi gentlemen, this is Mr. Holding here, and this quick video is regarding the Year 7 Moon and Tides assignment, and specifically looking at the introduction. So obviously you should have read through the task sheet parts, and you would have got to here. So you will have done a library lesson with one of the library staff members looking at ebb and flow, and that's a good source of information. You may have also done some other stuff with your teacher. Okay, but essentially for your introduction it's been broken down into three sections: paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3. Paragraph 1 looks at what are the tides. Okay, so you need to answer that question. Tides are this amazing thing that happens with the water. Okay, but you need to give a scientific explanation and answer that first question. Then you need to identify the phases of the moon that cause unusually large or small tides. Okay, so first section, what are the tides? Number 2, identify the phases of the moon that cause them, and 3, identify the scientific term for these unusual tides. So just read the question. If you read it, it's fairly self-explanatory. Question 2, Sir Isaac Newton first explains how gravity on the moon causes tide. That's a statement there. The question is, define gravity. Right? What is gravity? Okay, so force of attraction between two objects based on their mass, or something along the lines of that. You need to find it out and work that out. Next, describe why the strength of the gravitational pull on the Earth from the Sun and Moon is different. Okay, so there are two main things when we talk about gravity and how they affect an object: the size of the object and the distance between the object and between the two objects. Okay, so how do those two things relate to the Moon and the Earth, and the Sun and the Earth, and how do they interplay to cause gravitational pull? Describe how the gravity from the Sun and Moon pull on the Earth to cause the tides. Okay, so how do the Sun and the Earth cause Moon and the Sun cause tides? Okay, and use these words in your paragraph: force, water, Sun, Moon, Earth, bulge, tides, pull, close, and mass. So my suggestion is you write this. Don't start writing on this. Write it out rough copy in your books. Okay, and then when you're happy, transfer it across. The same goes for paragraph 1, paragraph 2, and paragraph 3. Now, paragraph 3, if the Earth and Moon stood still, tides would be in the same place all the time. That's a statement. Okay, so that's telling you, and it would be right because the Earth rotates. Okay, and that's why we end up with a situation where we have moving tides, and because of that, we have the tide changing at different times, and there's high tides at different parts of the world, different thing. What does it mean to say the Earth has quarter cycle tides? Okay, describe how the rotation of the Earth and Moon affects the orbits. Now you've got that sheet that you look at. Just get one here. All right, and you're looking at the phases of the moons here. Okay, now we can also see here that there are 4 different tides. All right. What we need to think about is how the relation of the moon affects it on a cyclical basis and during the day. Okay, so how does the rotation of the Earth and Moon's orbits affect tides? All right, so how fast does it rotate? The Earth rotates once every day, and we end up having, on average, 4 tides per day. Okay, why is that? So you need to explain that. All right. Again, write it out, and then once you're happy with it, transfer it back into your good copy. Okay. Hope you found this helpful.